Now, last week I put a video out that has ruffled a few feathers. We've had some negative comments, and I am here today to put the record straight. I will be issuing an apology because, well, when I'm in the wrong, I'm man enough to admit that perhaps it was a mistake. Before I get on to that, this thing here, well, we'll be talking about that afterwards. Ironically enough, I've just quit my job working at the helium balloon factory. I refuse to be spoken to in that tone of voice. Hi folks, welcome back to the bench. I know another Wednesday been and gone in no time at all. We've been up to loads. Let's just get straight to it. So what do beautiful guitars, Dolly Parton and Mars bars all have in common? Stick around, you're going to find out. Over the course of these videos, we've seen you some interesting specs on guitars and different pickups here. I also notably like to comment on the action on guitars. Sophie has very kindly dropped this in for us, and it has got the highest action I have ever seen in my life. Come and have a look at this. And that is your action, folks. It starts off not too bad, and it is just absolutely abysmal. Let's measure it. That is 12mm high, the highest I have ever had in the shop. Now, I'm a man that likes a challenge. Maybe I could do a bit more exercise or try and eat a little bit more healthily. Trying to play that, bloody hell, you must have a forearm like Popeye, Sophie. That's absolutely ridiculous. Yes, Sophie walks around a bit like that, because that's what it would do to you. How on earth have you been playing that, Soph? For those watching, they were just some juggling balls. How were you playing it? So I think it's official. We need a ceremony now with an award and an envelope opening for this, the highest action ever recorded on this premises.
Welcome back to tonight's Academy Awards, the highest action ever about to be announced. Who's the contenders?
So yes, there can of course only be one winner, and you're all stars in our eyes, but it boils down to who was simply the best on the day. I'm excited and happy to announce that the winner of the highest action ever recorded on this premises is, drum roll, this bleeding thing. How have you been playing it? And next on the bench we've got John with his very, very lovely and large Marshall. It's the MG250 DFX. It's a beautiful amplifier, but as you can see, it's in need of a bit of repair. It works absolutely fine, but he just said every time I look at it, it spoils it. Can you do something about it, Jamie? Well, never fear, I'm always here. And I said, we've got two options here, John. We can go for the very, very expensive and ornate and personalised way, or I can do it cheap as chips. And he went for the latter. So I thought, how am I going to get to work doing this for next to nothing? So there I was on my dinner break, having a sandwich and a cup of tea. I could do with having a proper one now. I'm already empty. And like a shining star, it hit me in the eye. My chocolate bar was the answer. So I've taken my wrapper, bit of sellotape, and that looks absolutely beautiful. You would never know I was there, and I think that blends in really nice. And the best bit, it's only 442 calories. So I think the moral of this story is it's a good job I wasn't eating an apple. If I'd have been eating healthily, I'd have never have solved that for John. So happy playing, matey. Hopefully that solves your problem. If anyone else has got a Marshall issue, you know what to do. And once again, following on with stunning guitars, you've seen a few of Chaz's before on the channel. He's got a habit of bringing in simply divine instruments. So thank you very much, Chaz. You're very quickly becoming a regular, and we don't mind you paying our mortgage. It's very much appreciated. Keep them coming. This is absolutely gorgeous. It is the Ibanez George Benson signature. It's the LGB 30 VYS. Yes, got it right. Bloody names get longer and longer. This is remarkable. It is gorgeous. We're going to zoom in and then I'll tell you what we're going to be doing to it. And just look at that thing in all its glory. Everything with Ibanez. They're just beautiful. Simply gorgeous. The inlays on the frets are fantastic. Gold hardware. We've got some lovely details as well. The pick guard matching the body I think is a really nice touch. Some beautiful knobs. Hey Jamie. What? I said knobs. Oh, knobs. Now, we've never had a George Benson signature on, it's the first time, so thank you very much. I do love noodling in between these videos. Pickup sounds stunning. Might do a bit of a sound check in just a minute for you. So I said to Chaz, it's the George Benson signature, what would you like? He said, give me the restring, give me the clean-up, give me the setup, and give me the night. Give me the night. You see, one of George Benson's biggest, forget it. He's also decided to go for some Tomastic infield jazz strings.
Hello, and welcome to Jazz Club.
So when I put these strings on, we all know what it's going to sound like. It's going to sound absolutely
great.
I can't help it. I've got to have a little bit of a preview for everyone. I should be working, but how often does these opportunities come along? Oh, it's got such a lovely, warm, jazzy quality. Are you or a member of your family looking to upgrade their car insurance this summer? Then probably should get back to work, really. Jazz. Nice. So just this time last week, we were at this exact location in this spot with a lovely Fender Stratocaster on the bench. It needed a severe case of setting up, and I compared it to playing a cheese grater. I then played a few example songs using those puns, and we had a little bit of a giggle. The question of the week was for you lovely viewers to send in some of your best or worst jokes, and we had a right laugh. Unfortunately, I've had one angry viewer to whom this may concern. I was a first-time viewer last week, hopeful for professionalism in the world of guitars, their repairs and manufacture. I was completely disappointed when it was nothing more than a joke-a-thon related to all things cheese. As I was watching the episode, I thought, how dare he waste my time with stupid and silly nonsense. Because of that waste of my time, I will not be viewing your channel anymore. And may I suggest that from a maturity level, you improve immediately. Yours, a disgruntled customer, and that is from the wonderful Gordon Zola, who lives in Wensleydale. So I'm sorry about that, Gordon, and we will conduct ourselves in a much more professional basis. I just hope it hasn't left a sour taste in your mouth. That is my apology, and I'm sorry again. We also got the breaking news in the week of this absolute legend, the beautiful and one and only Dolly Parton has sadly passed away at the age of 80. Such a prolific songwriter and such an iconic star, I think in everyone's eyes really. So this week's question of the week is going to be dedicated to Dolly. Do you have any funny stories over the years in interviews you'd seen? Did you have the pleasure of seeing her live? And if so, what was that experience like? So anything related to Dolly this week, she's going to be our question. I will always love you, and I'm sure the viewers will too. And the lads took her song quite literally. They don't work 9 till 5, they work 9 till about 5 past. So thank you, Dolly. We absolutely love you, darling. Best of luck up there. So this thing, what is it here for? We are today celebrating our 3rd birthday in the location of Pelsall. We previously traded at a other address for about 18 years, and we took the plunge what seems like 5 minutes ago, but it was actually 3 years, which is just absolutely frightening. So happy birthday to us here. I would offer you some cake to celebrate, but the prices are ridiculous. And do you know what there is to blame for that? Inflation. And there we have it, folks. That's this week's Workbench Wednesday over and out in absolutely no time at all. So what have we learned? Sophie's going to be a champion weightlifter for the UK, the way she's been playing that guitar. For anyone looking for a car insurance ad, I might just about be your man. And if ever you're in doubt with your broken amplifier, just remember, a Mars bar will always save the day. As always, thank you very much for joining us, folks. And as we have been ending the segments, alrighty then, tune in. It's a broken peg, but tune in next week. We'll see you same back time, same back channel. See you soon. Bye, folks. Bye-bye.